Oh, baby, welcome back to Sunday Sauce, your grandmother's favorite podcast. I got no banter at the beginning here. I'm simply going to say, how you doing, ladies and gentlemen? The boys are back, OG podcast style. How we doing today, Phil?
Welcome back to Sunday Sauce, your grandmother's favorite coochie. We're in this bitch right now.
Listen, all the grandmothers out there get excited because this is where it all started, baby. Just me and you kicking back, relaxing, shooting the shit, feeling good.
It's nostalgic, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and a lot of people were actually asking me on DMs and in the comment section and stuff, once season 2 starts, are you guys going to do any episodes with just the boys?
Absolutely.
And I said, of course. Of course we are going to do that. Next week, we'll have a guest. I know who it is in my brain. I'm not going to tell you guys yet, but if you like Dragon Ball Z, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. But yeah, what a fucking week. Let's just dive right into the shit, Phil.
What is happening?
The world is just going through chaos right now.
2020 is the last year on this planet.
2020 might actually be the start of the apocalypse, man. This is some crazy shit. By the way, we hope we sound good right now. We don't know what the fuck we're doing with any of this equipment at this point. Nope. If you're an audio person and you want to just like come here and help, let us know, please.
We have no money.
Our budget for this podcast is non-existent. We got no sponsors. We're barely hanging on, folks.
Yep.
But you know what we do got? We got me and you.
That's it.
And that's the key. That's the ingredient to the secret sauce.
Listen, as long as you have Vinny and Phil, what else do you want?
The possibilities are endless. But yeah, what did you do this week? I feel like we haven't even talked this week. This is going to be a good bonding session.
It's a fucking blur, quite honestly. My school just shut down. They're like, peace out.
Peace, bitch.
Yeah, 50 to 70 grand a year. I'm talking about all schools right now.
Oof, yeah.
People are paying 50 to 70 grand a year, sometimes even more with room and board and these lunch programs and shit. And they're just like, yeah, classes are online and or canceled, and you're not allowed to be here.
I'm getting my degree at my own time. Education connection.
Have you seen the memes?
I've seen all of them.
Just like me and the boys in the Zoom chat, and it's just like Zoom is like a FaceTime / Discord thing, and it's just like these animals, just like the dorpiest faces.
Well, dude, the fucked up thing is, listen, all jokes aside, and we're here to provide laughter, some solid commentary on some solid topics that we're going to discuss, but me, similar to a lot of other people, when this whole coronavirus shit started, it was like a little bit of a meme until it got to where we are, and then you really realize how serious this got, and you're like, holy shit, this is actually turning into an epidemic. There's fucking no food at the stores anymore.
No toilet paper.
Purell is like a commodity, right? A very rare commodity. It's fucking crazy.
The most random shit are just missing in grocery stores.
Yeah, bottom line, I really don't want to talk about this shit too much because it's super depressing. I want to have a happy conversation today, but just wash your fucking hands. Don't really be around people that much and take showers and just have good hygiene and shit. And hopefully this will blow over within the next couple of months.
Quarantine yourself. And it's actually a pandemic.
Pandemic.
Bigger than an epidemic.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's worldwide.
What comes after pandemic? Just the earth explodes?
Thanos.
Just fucking Thanos snap. Fuck. Hey, listen. Last night, right? I was gonna just let this just start organically, but I have to tell this story because it's literally a shit show, no pun intended. So last night I went out, I had a bunch of drinks. I was living. Phil didn't come out. I don't know where you were last night, man, but I texted you. I didn't get a response. He was busy.
Roller coaster of feelings this week.
It do be like that. We'll get into it. But anyway, I'm out with my friends, besides you.
Thank you. I was in the group chat.
I missed you so much. Yeah, you were in the group chat. You're just like silent killer.
The third eye sees all.
Of course.
He doesn't answer to all.
So yeah, I went out and I was out with Pete and our boy Vinny. You guys know when we go out together, it's a tornado of just fuckery.
Yep.
And a lot of people are home right now because of this fucking virus with all the schools being shut down. So it was a solid squad at the nest last night. It was a good fucking vibe. One thing leads to another. You guys know we've said this millions of times. When we go out, we like to rip shots, Patron, Fireball, the whole thing, all this shit. Super long story short, fast forward, I get home. My dad made eggplant parm that night. I start eating the eggplant. What do? I says to myself, you know what? I want some fucking ice cream. Start eating some ice cream. Now, the combination of all these things that I ate clearly wasn't good because I woke up an hour later, room spinning, hot sweats, shaking, freaking out. I'm like, oh my God. And this is about to get a little disgusting. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but this is fucking Sunday Sauce. This is what you subscribe for. I dart to the bathroom. I'm like, I'm going to shit my brains out right now.
Okay.
So I sit down, I start shitting. You know how sometimes when you're really having bad diarrhea, you just feel like you're going to literally die right there on the bowl?
Oh, I've had a host of butt problems.
Yeah, okay. Your hemorrhoids.
I've been there.
Your hemorrhoids and all that. So I'm sitting there, and the room is getting really dizzy. Vertigo is kicking in. I'm just trying to breathe and calm myself down because it's not even a hangover at this point. This is just like a bad stomach ache. And then all of a sudden, while I'm shitting, I feel the yak starting to form.
I've been there too.
The shit and the yak at the same time. I got hit with the shack. I got hit with the fucking shack. So now I'm like, it's coming out. No, listen, this is crazy. It's coming out of my ass, and I'm on the bowl, and I'm like, I don't know what to do, because if I stand up, the shit's getting on the floor.
Yep.
If I don't move, the throw up's getting on the floor. I'm like, fuck it, tally ho, baby. Throw up. Just Parmesan everywhere, ice cream, dude. It was fucking terrible. And I'll be honest with you, I was sitting there and I'm like, I don't know where to begin. I don't know how to clean this. Fuck. I run upstairs.
Mom.
Swear to God, I go, Mom. Mom. She's like, what? What is it? I go, Ma, I don't know what happened. I fucking threw up everywhere. She's like, are you fucking kidding me? So now I'm like mommy's little helper. She's like, go get me the paper towels. I run upstairs to get the paper towels. Go get me the microfibers. I run upstairs to get the microfiber. Go grab me the bleach. I go grab the bleach. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I could have cleaned it. I'm capable of cleaning. However,
you should have.
Hear me out for a second. It would not have been actually clean.
Right.
Like, my mom's a fucking pro. And listen, this is why people always ask me, how come you haven't moved out yet? What's going on? I love my family so much, and shout out to my mom. I have to give her the biggest thanks. And you know what? A normal person wouldn't have told this story, because it's a little embarrassing.
You're a mama's boy.
Your mom cleaned up your throw up at 7 a.m. when you went poopy? Okay. You know what? Yeah. And I'm embracing it, because my mom's the best. So big thank you to my mom.
Yep.
But I was wondering when you went in there to go to the bathroom, did you smell anything? That's how good she did. It's
clean.
It's clean as a whistle.
It's the cleanest I've ever seen it. I was going to ask you, why is your bathroom so clean? But I didn't know there was a whole
it was so bad.
Monologue about it.
Brother, the shack hit me, dude.
Guess what?
What?
I threw up this week too.
My fucking boy right there.
But it wasn't because of drinking.
What happened?
Okay, so my boy Nick, right? He's been talked about on this podcast a lot. He's a swimmer at UPenn.
Recently followed him on Instagram, by the way.
Yeah,
he followed me back.
He's the boy. So anyway, kid's ripped, right? He does the D1. He has a D1 swimming workout regime.
Dolphin-esque.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
It's how to be Aquaman, right? In the weight room.
So sick.
So the whole team does this program, and it's no rest time. It's just when you're done, you just keep going. Like,
oh, you did tell me about
which
this.
I'm
That's
not
right.
used to. Like, I'm used to strength training, power training. Like, you're letting my CNS recover a little bit. It's even cardio based, so we're squatting. We're doing full body workouts. We're up and down. All I had was oatmeal and a muffin like an hour before. Dude. So I was keeping up with him. I was doing all the same weight. And then all of a sudden, like, we were at like the very tail end of the workout, and I was like, I got so dizzy and lightheaded, and I was like, oh, fuck, dude. I disappeared. He's doing push-ups. He's golden boy over here. And I go into the bathroom, and I like black out and just vomit everywhere.
Isn't that the worst feeling? When you're just so dizzy, you literally just can't get your footing, and you just start seeing those stars
I thought I was
twinkling.
gonna pass out.
Yeah, it's terrifying. That happened to me one workout. I worked out with my buddy Vin, and we were doing this like crazy superset where it was a circuit, not a superset. You would do like an overhead push press,
Right.
deadlifts, squats.
Yeah, bro. The motion is just not.
The third fucking circuit, it was like 6 circuits in a row. I'm like, yo, I gotta fucking sit down. I almost passed out in the middle of the workout. That shit was crazy. But yeah, you know what? Those workouts, though, the ones that really fucking push you to just burn those muscle fibers and bring them back nice and strong.
We worked out again the next day, and I took him through a Philion workout.
Ooh.
Shit was tough.
Nice.
Yeah, he was feeling it. We were sore as fuck for like a week.
It's a good feeling
I'm
when you know you put that work in.
Still sore.
I know, dude. I hit everything really hard this week. Speaking of working out and just nutrition in general, I waited till the podcast to tell you this because I was so excited to bring this up. So today is the first day that I am for you guys. This is the day before it starts.
Right.
So tonight's my last hurrah. But let me just explain. Today is the first day, and I want to know if you want to do it with me. I'm going to start this for real this time, a real legitimate 90-day challenge.
Okay.
Where I ordered a meal prep. I got 21 meals coming tomorrow. For you guys, when you're watching this, the day goes up. Today, they're getting here. 21 meals. It's for a cutting program where the calories are going to be substantially lower than obviously what I'm doing right now. It's going to be all controlled, so I'm going to know exactly what I'm eating. If I'm still hungry, I'm going to have protein shakes and just know exactly what I have to add to just, still feel full, but also just still be in a caloric deficit. Satiated. I'm going to be changing up all my workouts, and I'm going to stay on this meal prep for 90 days. And I'm going to see after the 90 days where I'm at and whether I want to continue having my meals sent to me or if I want to try to do it by myself. Right. But I've realized that in the last 2 years of me trying, or rather the last year trying to do this on my own, it's not happening. I keep falling into the same traps and bullshit that I always fall into of ending up binge eating and all this shit. So I'm going to try it differently. I did this previously, and when I was doing it, it was really working. It got crazy after a while that the portions were so small. But if I have that problem again, I'm going to add more food. I'm going to do it a little bit differently, but I'm excited to be at this like structured regimen. And each week, New segment, Vinny weigh-ins.
Yeah.
I start at 195. That's my current
Just get a
weight.
chalkboard.
Literally, I'm going to do that. It's going to be fucking awesome. We'll put it back every episode. And each Sunday, I'm going to weigh in before the podcast starts. We'll see where we're at. If it's a good week where I lost weight, we're going to celebrate. We're going to talk about what I did. If it's a bad week, we're going to get on me a little bit. I want some fucking motivation from the comments too.
Because mathematically and scientifically speaking, that weight should be dropping every week if you're in a deficit.
100%. And compared, you know how I eat now. You guys all know how I eat now. When I'm eating just 2 pancakes and a little thing of yogurt for my breakfast, then my lunch is like a fajita. It's really good food. Shout out to Spartan Meal Prep. I'm doing that again. It's going to be awesome. I'm like really excited. So when I said tonight was my last hurrah, tonight's going to be like my last binge eating. So I just get all out of my system. And then tomorrow, it's go time. I'm excited, man.
I like that.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I finally want to see like 10 episodes from now, me looking really nice over here that people in the comments like, holy shit, he actually stuck to it. Because I just sound like a fucking broken record, man. I'm so sick of being like, oh, I'm going to lose weight this time. And then I don't.
I mean, we all fall into those systems.
We all fall into the holes of reality sometimes, you know?
But like systems and patterns, and you really have to like shock the system and like change what you're doing, because what has worked in the past doesn't always work now. You know
exactly. Well, prime examples, when I was in high school, I was fucking shredded with an 8-pack. 2018 was the closest I ever got back to that. And I was looking really good, feeling really healthy. Just looked like
Man was healthy.
You could tell. Yeah, exactly. Like I looked healthy. I looked like I, knew what I was doing. And I do know what I'm doing. I'm just lacking discipline right now. So I'm just trying to, like you said, shock the system a little bit. But I like that you guys will keep me on a steady decline of weight. You will as well. Because now I put it out there now. If next week I gained weight, it's not going to be a good situation here.
The weather's getting warmer.
Running outside, baby.
The virus is going to die out.
Fuck yeah, it is.
2020 is going to blossom into a beautiful flower.
Sunny days wouldn't be special if it wasn't for rain.
I learned to dance in the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Singing in the rain, too?
I had to watch that recently.
It's a good movie.
I hated that
One of the best. Okay, well, shit on cinema, why don't you? When was your last class? When did classes officially shut down for you?
I was supposed to have class up until Thursday, so 2 days ago.
Okay.
We're recording on Saturday, a little late, but they let us out on Tuesday. Wednesday was shut down. Thursday was shut down. I don't have class on Friday. And then next week coming up is our spring break. But then they're like, yo, we're going to be online until further notice.
Jesus Christ. I hate online classes. I know some people like that. I never wanted to do it. There's something about going to class, which is annoying too, because you have to like leave your house and shit, but it's nice having human interaction. I would pick human interaction 10 times out of 10 as opposed to doing an education program where like you just type to people on forums and shit.
It depends on the class for me.
For sure.
Like if I have a bowling teacher, like you know who I'm talking about?
Bowling teacher? I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Like I want to see that, man.
Shout out T-Dog.
Yeah.
He's the fucking man, baby. He's the fucking man.
He makes me like excited to go to class.
Oh, he's the best.
But yeah, who knows what's going to happen?
I think what we all need to do, all jokes aside, because I know I come across a lot of things I say very sarcastically, but I think everyone needs to just take a step back, fucking breathe. Let's do it right now. I want you guys to do this with us at home, actually. T-Dog, speaking of T-Dog, he does this.
Let's fucking meditate.
I don't know if he's ever done this for your classes recently.
He has.
Okay. He would always start the classes by saying, let's just take a minute to do some deep breathing and leave all the bullshit of your everyday life at the door. That's what I want this podcast to be this week. I want you guys to forget about the stupid fucking virus. Forget about maybe the D that you got in that one class. Forget about that girl that just left you hanging at the bar. Let's forget about that right now.
Let's forget about that.
Let's just take a second and go. Hold it in. Two more times. Last one, baby.
I'm still holding it.
I gotta tell you,
I feel better.
we just rebooted the system.
Yeah, I feel better, dude.
That was my best Windows.
I'm in a much
boot up.
clearer mindset now.
I feel like I kind of want to throw up because I breathed in a little bit too deep.
Little dizzy.
Little lightheaded, but yo, that helps. I'm serious.
Definitely helped.
One thing that I've been actively doing, I don't think I've ever talked about this on the podcast yet, but you know how, we've actively talked about the fact that we go through anxiety, and especially at nighttime when your brain's just, rushing and racing and pacing and going fucking berserk. I've actively told myself, hey, I'm going to shut my brain off right now. I know this sounds a little stupid, but bear with me. I go, yo, I'm going to shut my brain off. And I literally pretend like there's a switch on the side of my head. I've been doing this. I go, and then I literally just sit there. I'm like, yo, I actually did it. I turned it off. Like I'm not, sometimes when you actively just say you're going to do something, it helps. Try that. I know it sounds a little stupid, but it's been working for me to the point where, like, you know, I just tell myself, I'm done. I'm done thinking about this for the 900th time. I don't need to be worrying about this. Shut your brain off. Zen.
Zen, dude.
Feels good.
Yeah. Sometimes, you know, I realize that, like, I'm alive. And I'm like, my problems may seem insignificant in the vast span of my lifetime in the universe. Just let go for a second. And then come back. Recenter yourself. Plan of attack. You know
See,
what I'm saying?
I love that, but it's so hard sometimes. Like,
It is a little depressing / nihilistic.
it's, ooh.
You know, nihilism?
I have no fucking idea what that
All right,
is.
I'll define
Please
it for
enlighten
you.
me. While you're looking that up, I'll just simply say, you know, for me, it's always a timing thing. I'll be worried about something all day today, and then in a week, I'll think back at what I was worrying about, and I'll be like, dude, why was I tripping out so much about that? It's not even something that will remotely affect my life at all, but that's what anxiety is. You just feel fucking anxious for no reason about all these different fucking things. Let's hear
So,
this definition.
nihilism or nihilism is the rejection of all religious and moral principles in the belief that life is meaningless. So it is a little depressing, and
Ooh.
there are a lot of arguments against it. And what I just said is a little bit nihilistic, which, you know, it doesn't have to be. You could take things and pieces from different ideologies and apply it.
Yeah, I would. I mean, you know, probably where I fall in the realm of this convo. I would say everything has meaning,
Right.
even little things that don't necessarily matter. If that makes any sense, it's like even the little thing that you're worrying about at that one particular moment, maybe 2 weeks down the line, something you thought of while you were worrying about it could help in another situation. I know these are super vague, not specific things, but a lot of the times with mental health conversations, you really can't get that specific because all of our brains work differently, which is such an interesting thing too. Because a lot of people have similar anxieties and things that trigger their anxious tendencies and stuff like that, but it's all we're all wired completely
It's
differently.
just a bunch of wires and plugs, dude. I got my HDMI cable plugged into my fucking frontal cortex. Someone else might have it plugged into their fucking medulla oblongata.
I'm old school. I got the yellow, the white, and the red
Yeah.
wires. You got the HDMI. I'm a little bit, I'm a VCR over here.
I got the aux cords coming out both my ears.
The Elgato plugged up your ass.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
It's
Shout out Elgato. by
Sitting
the
in
way.
my drawer. you know.
Nice. I finally saw Uncut Gems,
Bro.
which was the ending, bro. Spoiler alert.
No, don't spoil it.
Okay, I'll just simply say this. The ending was the first time in a long time that I watched a movie where I literally went like this. No!
Shit's nuts.
I couldn't believe it, but it was, the ending made sense.
It does.
That's how it had to happen.
It is.
And you
how
know
it
what? He
happened.
was smiling. And that's all I'll say.
It's fucked up.
It's really fucked up. I want to talk about it more, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Go watch the movie Uncut Gems.
Love Adam Sandler.
He's fucking incredible, dude. He's literally incredible. I really like when he does the roles that are more serious too. There's a movie called Reign Over Me that he did, where his family dies in a plane crash.
That's fucked.
And no, it's a beautiful movie though. Like
Okay.
he meets one of his old college friends, and they really start connecting and shit. And it really teaches you a lot about love and loss and all different stuff like that. It's really, really good movie. I literally couldn't recommend it anymore. Any new movies that you've seen lately, my guy? I love the movie conversations. I really
Let me
do.
see.
Dig deep for this one.
I've been watching movies for class.
Like,
I just watched The Godfather again.
is that the first time you've seen it, or
I saw it once, but like this is the second time, and like
so good?
everything came through.
It's so good. Did you ever see the Family Guy clip where they're drowning and Peter goes, you know, while we're all here together, I just gotta say, I did not care for The Godfather. And they're like, Peter, what's right? It's one of the greatest movies of all time. He's like, I never got into it, never cared for it. Robert Duvall, Al Pacino. I know, great actors, didn't care for the movie. It's so fucking funny,
I
dude.
love Family Guy.
And then Stewie starts talking, and they actually acknowledge Stewie. They're like, I agree with Stewie. This is absolutely ridiculous. How could you finish the movie? Or how could you say you don't like the movie if you've never given it a chance?
Yeah.
It's like, just did not care for the movie.
I gotta watch Goodfellas soon.
Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
That's a great fuck. All those gangster movies are so good. Watch The Irishman if you haven't seen it yet. That was also a
I
really
heard it's
one.
good, but not great. I heard it tried to be an epic 3-hour movie. Fell a little bit short. But it was good.
I think the biggest problem is that people don't like to sit and watch a 3-hour film, which I understand. It's actually, I think it's 3.5 hours.
It's a little pretentious.
It's long as fuck.
Like, you better deliver.
It does, like Peter says about The Godfather, it does insist upon itself a little bit. Like, you could clearly tell it's meant to be an epic Martin Scorsese film. I really liked it, though. But you definitely, at certain points, you're like, okay, let's pick it up a little bit, you know?
They filmed it, like, down the block.
Really?
Parts of it, yeah. Hildebrands.
No, I don't even know what
It's
that
a
is.
diner.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. I want to be in a Martin Scorsese movie one day. I wish the Jersey Shore came out when we were our age right now, because I could totally be the new Vinny on that show.
Oh, absolutely.
Are you kidding me? Fist pumping, glow sticks.
What are they doing right now?
I don't know. It's apparently still very good. I haven't watched it. Mike just got out of prison, so he's back on the show. The Situation.
It's still a show?
Oh yeah, dude, they're killing it. I'm pretty sure they're one of the biggest shows still on MTV.
No way.
Yeah, dude, look up the ratings. I'm telling you.
Jersey Shore.
It's so good. By the way, if you've never seen the Jersey Shore, it is like quote unquote, especially the earlier seasons, like it is that shit reality TV. But trust me, it's so good.
Has a 3.6 on IMDb.
All right, well don't look at actual critic reviews. It's a fucking reality show. Look at the ratings. Where does it rank on the MTV shows? It's got to be in the top 5. It has to be. We need to get a fucking audio guy. We got to get a guy like Jamie on Joe Rogan where you can say, yo, pull that up. And he just sits right there and just starts pulling shit up.
I don't even know how to ask that.
Just type in Jersey Shore views per episode. Let's see how it ranks compared to Sunday Sauce, huh? Let's see what numbers they're pulling. I'm genuinely curious. What does it say? 2.5 million? Is that what that says?
2.5 million.
An episode?
Back in the day, yeah.
That's fucking insane.
It's like a Logan Paul vlog.
It's actually, you know what's so crazy though? You bring that up. It's like the YouTube, the fact that you can, just one person with a camera can put something out there that gets the same amount of views as an entire reality TV show is fucking ridiculous. Like the whole climate changed when YouTube became as big as it is now.
Right.
And especially with even with TikTok and stuff like that. You know that girl Charlie has 35 million followers. She was just on Fallon. She has 2 billion likes. 2 billion, Phil.
Yeah, that's 1 out of every 3.5 people in the world.
What the fuck? And it's crazy because God bless you. Every video she uploads, that was such a lovely God bless you. I should say God bless you. I should say God bless you for a living.
Thank you.
I should make an app where you click it and then you hear me say God bless you in a soothing tone. Yes, dude. No one steal that idea because that's fucking gold.
Bless you.
I'm in the goofiest mood today. I want to let it all out. I want to scream and shout and let it all out.
You should.
It feels good. I like having guests on for sure. It's been very fun the last 2 episodes, but I also like the dynamic of me and you just kind of ping-ponging.
There's no expectations. That's a great way to put it. The ping pong, the yin to your yang.
The fucking strom to my bowlie.
The fucking milk to your cereal. The meatballs to the pasta, baby.
Don't get me started on the crust of my pizza.
Excuse me, macaroni.
Ooh. We got some macaroni on the set today, by the way. It's usually in the background, but I was like, you know what? This is feeling a little vacant. Let's put some fucking
macaroni. Hey, what we
macaroni.
got here, eh?
Very nice. We got some penne barilla.
Some classic penne.
I definitely didn't say that right. By the way, did I tell you I ordered an autographed Eminem poster? Did you see it when you walked down here? It's on the wall right there.
I saw it.
Yeah, I went to Home Goods with my mom. I made a TikTok out of it, which is really fun. But we got a framed it. That's a temporary frame right now because I need to get proper dimensions for the thing. But basically,
you got some white bars on the side.
Got some white bars on the side, which are driving me a little crazy. But it kind of looks aesthetically pleasing. Anyway,
it's kind of nice.
I follow all of Eminem's accounts. I'm alerted whenever he posts stuff. So literally, when he posts something, I get an alert, and then I click it. It's exactly what I just said. I'm just repeating myself. And he was having a limited sale for this signed thing. I thought it was just going to be kind of printed on the image. No, that's actually Sharpie. He signed it, which is so fucking cool.
Did you smell it?
I did. I was just like,
Marshall Mathers.
I want to meet him, man. Why can't I meet him?
Yo, you're Stan. Just admit it.
I'm Stan. I say this all the time. I'm Stan without the psychopathic tendencies. I'm not a lunatic like that. I am a lunatic in other ways, but not like Stan. I'm not going to drive over a bridge with my girlfriend tied in the back seat of the trunk or the back of the car.
That's not based on a real story, is it?
No. Definitely not.
We know of.
but that is one of the greatest rap songs literally of all time. And if you've never heard it, shame on you. Go fucking listen to it.
See how many views that has.
Definitely a lot. Yo, speaking of music and raps and stuff like that, I'm finally on Spotify, iTunes, and all that. We're almost at 1,000 viewers.
That's nuts.
1,000 listeners a month, rather. How many views does it have? Like a billion?
284 million.
That's crazy. Yeah, he just hit 1 billion on Rap God.
Holy
Rap God just hit 1 billion views.
Way.
Love the Way You Lie's over 1 billion. Not Afraid's over 1 billion. Eminem is... It drives me crazy when people say he's irrelevant and he fell off. Even Godzilla recently already has 20 million views.
Seeing the B next to the views.
So sick.
Seeing the M next to the views is like, yeah, you made it. Seeing the B is like...
The B, though. Did you watch the Godzilla video?
Parts of it.
So sick when Mike Tyson punches him in the face. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was you, man.
I didn't see that part.
You know Mike Tyson has a podcast called Hot Boxing?
I don't think I could listen to him
It's-
speak for an hour.
Hear me out. Seriously, it's really good.
Really?
Like, he's better at interviewing people than professional interviewers, and he's a fighter. You know what I mean? You wouldn't expect that from Mike Tyson. It's cool though. They shoot everything in black and white, like our first pilot episode, which is pretty fucking rad. He posted on his Instagram though, should I have Eminem on hotboxing? And I was like, yo, if they get Eminem on this, because M doesn't do shit like that.
Right.
It's very rare that he'll do a podcast, let alone like an interview. You know what I mean?
He's mythic.
He really is. He's like a fucking, what are those ancient Greek creatures called?
Gods.
Yes, but also like the
Centaur
and all that shit. What are those classified as?
creatures.
Greek mythology creatures? I don't know. He's just a badass. I love him. I want to meet him one day.
Hey man.
I like the skull ring, by the way. I still need to get one of those rings. It's been 19. This is the 19th episode, right? It's been 19 episodes. Still haven't got. Is it the 20th episode actually?
No, it's 19.
19? Yo, that's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, man. I got this at a little boutique a few towns over.
Shit is fire. The nails are on point too. You get a little Manny this
I did
week.
get him at. Thank you for asking.
I gotta go, bro. Look at this shit.
Have you ever gone?
No, I haven't.
Well, the only reason why I go to get manicures is because I bite my nails. And once you spend money on something, you care a little bit more about it. And
You know what? What are you doing tomorrow?
I don't know yet. But I can.
Let's wake up early. I'm serious.
Okay.
Let's get manicures. Let's hit the gym.
I got a fresh mani, my guy.
Yeah, but like I want to go and I need you to accompany me.
I'll get petties.
I'm down for that too. They massage your foot, right?
Oh, yeah.
I need that in my life right now.
It is the cheapest, best form of relaxation.
Fuck yeah.
Like-
What does it cost? I don't even know. Like $20?
15, 20.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Yeah, let's go. But yeah, I've been taking those biotin pills to make my hair grow, which by the way, yo, my hair's getting fucking crazy. You can see it coming out of the back of the headphones now, or the back of the hat rather. It's getting long as shit. God bless you.
Thank you.
I know that was a cough. But yeah, the biotin makes your nails, skin, and hair grow. So every fucking other day, my nails are like
This
Wolverine.
man's turning into Wolverine.
Yeah! I love Wolverine. I've never seen the X-Men movies.
Something's fucked with my throat. I don't know what's
Want me
going
to punch
on.
it?
Yeah.
Fucking real hard, just punch you right in the neck.
Yeah, I had to order a bunch of water at the bar because something's wrong with my throat. I don't know what's going on.
Having a little drinks tonight. Are you like completely sober right now? Or are you?
Now I'm completely sober, yeah.
That's always a weird feeling, right? When you have a couple drinks, then you kind of sober up. I feel like it's never like you don't actually feel fully sober. You're just kind of like, I feel a little weird right now.
No, I'm sober.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, fuck me then, Phil. In my analogy, I feel kind of fucked up because I'm hungover, but like we drank a lot last night. Last night was one of those like PETA moods where PETA was just like, PETA, let's go.
This man needs to come on the podcast.
I can't wait for him to be on the podcast.
PETA.
It's gonna be exciting as shit.
He is a savage.
He really is a savage. A lot of the people that we're going to have on here are quite savage, and it's going to be very, very dope. And I love the way we've set it up so far. So far, 2 friends. The next person that comes on, going to be a friend.
Bro.
Person after that, going to be a friend.
Christopher, back on.
I was going to ask him actually tonight, but I know we want to do boys only. I would love to have on Chris whenever he wants. You know who we got to get on that people have been commenting about?
Who?
The guy Juju Mufi.
Juji
Is that
Mufu.
Juji Mufu. I fucked up his name. I apologize. But that guy, you should hit him up and be like, yo, well, he probably won't want to travel right now with all this crazy shit that's going on, but when he's free, come through.
That's a summer guest.
That's a summer guest.
Yep.
When I'm shredded after the 90-day challenge, when you're shredded, we're all looking good, getting a FaceTime from my friend Tatiana. You know what? I'm going to fucking answer this.
The twin?
The twin. Hey, Tot, you're on the podcast. What's going on?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you guys? How you doing?
Say hi to the Sunday Sauce family.
Hello, Sunday Sauce family.
How you doing, Tatiana?
How are you,
How
Tot?
you doing? All right, you want to call me back?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. You got to give me like 30 minutes, all right?
I got you.
All right. I like how your Italian accent comes out when you're on the podcast. All right, talk to you later.
Bye.
See you later, Chief. Look at that. You know what? I'm really starting to like these Sunday Sauce cameos.
I like it.
Highlight of last week, my dad calling in. You know how many comments I got about that shit? People are like, yo, your dad's hilarious. He's actually bugging out about this thing.
Do you want to come on the podcast? No.
No. Yeah. Squidward.
No. A hard no.
He wants to come on. He's just busting chops.
No.
I can't wait for our moms to come on for the Mother's Day special.
Absolutely.
You know what the one thing is that's really good though too? Like I know everyone's kind of like in a panic mode. We really are lucky that we're YouTubers because if I really didn't want to, I would never leave this house.
Join the club.
I might put a gym in the other room.
You
Fuck
might
it.
as
Just
well.
start. That's the only reason why I leave. Now I got my meals getting delivered here. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? I'm fucking big chilling now. I'm going to be a hermit crab
Yeah.
over here. Just
The Hobbit hole.
literally, dude.
Woo.
Almost
Have you seen
knocked
Lord of the
over.
Rings?
I have not.
Okay.
I have not. I heard it's amazing.
You're on some big Frodo energy right now.
Is Frodo the guy that goes, give me the ring?
That's Gollum.
That's me.
Or Smeagol.
Schmeagol.
Yeah.
Schmeagol, that's my boy. Wait, who's Frodo? That Frodo's the main guy that gets all the rings?
Yeah.
I don't know the story.
Or Bilbo Baggins. I don't.
What is the fucking story
All the
about?
fucking hobbits.
How many are there? There's like 9 of them, right?
I don't know. No, there's 3.
Oh, there's 3? That's pretty lovely.
I think.
Yo, I
It's
listened.
not my forte.
I listened to the last podcast episode that we did with Rich. Shout out Radiohead. Great episode. I listened to it because I wanted to review it. And I'm just sitting there laying in my bed and I was like, yo, this is fucking awesome. We fucking did it, man.
Yeah,
it's
that's it.
almost 20 weeks in. It's almost...
Time to hang up the towel.
Yeah, I think it's time to retire. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're fucking out this bitch. Do you tell anyone at school, like professors and stuff? Do you tell your old podcast professor that you now have a podcast?
Yeah, he didn't really care.
He didn't care? Wow, that's fucked up. You'd think he'd be like, oh my God, I took you under the wing and now you're a podcast. Oh, stay.
No, he was just kind of like, oh, sweet, good for you. And I was like, okay.
Hmm.
But it was weird in passing. Like, we were both in the bathroom, you know?
Doesn't that suck when you just, you're excited to tell someone something, like really excited, and they're just kind of like, cool, see you later. You know what I mean?
I had the most awkward experience today. I went to a store, and the guy was helping me out, and he helped me out, but he didn't extend his hand to, like, shake it. But
He grabbed your dick.
Yeah. He just grabbed my balls.
Hell yeah.
Looked me in the eyes.
Sick.
Wow. But, like, he looked at me for me to, like, extend my hand. And I should have done it, but it just didn't click. And I was like, this is the most awkward fucking social interaction ever, because he was looking at me, like, all pissed off that I'm not extending my hand, but he's not extending his hand. And I was just like, I don't know, it bugged me.
That's one of those awkward things where, like, the waiter's like, enjoy your meal. And you're like, yeah, you too.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of sit there like,
fucking weird.
fuck.
It's like people need to take lessons on social cues. I don't understand.
You know what I'm really bad at? Walking in public places.
Why?
Like at the mall. I can't, like if someone's walking right towards me, my brain doesn't function to be like, walk left or right. So we end up doing this fucking,
hey, juke each other
yeah,
up. The
breaking
worst is when
ankles.
you both go the same way.
I know. I hate that. And I also walk at a little bit of a tilt.
Mm.
Like if I'm walking straight, I will end up veering to the right every single time. Just
You gotta
and-
get your fucking brakes checked.
And my
or
friend
something.
my friend Val veers to the left. So when we walk in the mall, we just kind of like lean on each other. Shit's crazy. It's really like yin and yang. Shout out Val. Val will be on the podcast too soon. She
Sure
wants to
thing.
come on. That'll be fun. We could talk about fitness and fucking acai bowls and shit. She's a professional acai cook.
She better bring some.
She better fucking bring some. Yeah, we've had 2 guests on. Actually, I shouldn't diss Christopher. He did bring coffee.
Christopher pulls through every fucking time.
And Rich-
that kid pulls through
He
every
does.
time.
He does.
He
And-
over delivers.
And Rich brought his beautiful smile. So,
He
you
did,
know, we
yeah.
can't hate on our last 2
Yeah,
guests.
yeah.
We went out with Christopher recently, actually, which was really fun. And he was making us at the pregame
Cinnamon toast
crunch shots,
Yep.
which, by the way, it was like a winter wonderland in my mouth.
was delicious.
It was beautiful. And we played some Smash Bros.
It's rum chata and fireball.
That was a fun night, but that was one of those nights where we all kind of like awkwardly just disappeared from each other at like 3 a.m.
Well, that's because that was the daylight savings day.
That
And
fucked
I
everybody's shit
pieced
up.
out early on in that night because I knew that the clock was going to tick from 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. You know?
That jump is so weird when you're fucked up too,
Mm.
because you're just like chilling, vibing, and then you're like, "What the fuck? It's 3? What is
I'm
happening?"
pretty sure I got home at like 1:40 and I was chilling.
Weird. It's cool though. I gotta tell you, and I am the guy that doesn't really like to leave the house that much, but it is very nice when it's not fucking pitch black at 7.
That's a
Like
fact.
it's really nice. This is the way this is the time it should be all the time. I don't know why we set this shit back and forward
don't know.
anymore. It doesn't seem like it needs to happen where we live, at least, because
You know, Arizona might not do that.
I heard about that actually. Didn't they want to just completely shut that shit down?
I think they do shut it down.
Oh, they're done? They're just like, yo, we're out of this shit?
Yeah, I think it's a state law.
Everyone's always like, set your clocks forward and back. I'm like, doesn't everyone have like a digital connected to a satellite device by now where we don't have to worry about that? The only thing you have to set is your car clock and like your microwave.
Okay, ready? Arizona, Hawaii, American Samoa, Guam, the Northern Mariana Islands, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands do not follow daylight savings.
They're smart.
They're ahead of the curve.
It is nice though when you're just like big chilling and then you get an hour of sleep that one night. Like the next time it happens is pretty cool. But then again, it's 5 p.m. pitch black. You don't even want to do anything. It feels
it's
like your
trash.
day's over.
That hour of sleep does not equate to a winter of fucking darkness.
I got to tell you too, along with this is just this next 90 days is the 90 days of change. All right, because sleeping in, I'm giving myself 1 day a week. I'm serious. Maybe Sundays are gonna be like my sleepy day.
Right.
But I'm telling you right now, man, I'm gonna shake it up. I'm gonna shake up my life.
How are you going to shake it up?
I'm gonna wake up earlier. I promised myself I'd start a new hobby too, which hot yoga finally gonna do it.
Careful, because when you start new hobbies, you have the tendency to make a lot of other hobbies and promises. And you get overwhelmed because there's too many different adjustments. So you got to be careful now.
Listen.
Now we're down to 3. 3 fucking things. Give me
3 new hobbies?
3 new changes. You got
3
the food,
new changes. Okay. Food,
you got the waking up early.
And then the new hobby. Bam.
Okay. Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like I'm a pretty... I have my shit together right now. There's just a couple of avenues in my life that are a little bit fucked. And by a little bit fucked, I mean way fucked. I've been sleeping till 5 again. I got to be honest with you. I'm not on a day where I'm not recording with Luke because he lives in England and I got to wake up earlier for that. I've been sleeping in, man, and I don't like the way I feel when I wake up and it's dark out already and all of my friends already accomplished something and I go to the gym and I come home and I stream and then I lay in my bed for fucking the next 10 hours. It's depressing and I'm fucking sick of it.
Don't sell yourself short though, because in those hours that you are awake, you are working and getting shit done.
Facts. It's just you're starting very late, which I don't like. I like
the framing of your day is just off.
I would like to be done with everything by 7 p.m.
It's like that Eminem poster over there. It's a beautiful picture in the frame, but you got the bars. You know what I'm saying?
We need a better picture frame.
Yeah,
good picture.
Just the dimension. The dimensions are a little off.
I'm telling you right now, and this is a promise. Remember this. When I get my abs back, there's going to be an episode on this podcast where I'm not even going to address it. I am just going to be shirtless.
Okay, let's do a shirtless podcast.
Shirtless podcast. I'll maybe put on like one swimmy on my left bicep. I'm just so excited to just like, because I've always, no matter how fat, quote unquote, I've gotten, I've always loved myself. That's never been an issue, thank God for me. Knock on wood. But obviously when I'm shredded and I'm working really hard for a certain physique, I love just like showing it off.
Right.
Like any chance I get, just walking around the house, shirt off. I pretty much do that now, but like obviously this isn't really something to be too proud of. But 90 days like the perfect time frame of me being able to like resculpt and get into like a really, really sick rhythm. I might do a whole YouTube series about it, but I was thinking like
do a vlog series.
I was thinking about doing that, or my alternative to that would be obviously always checking in on the podcast because it's once a week, so it's a perfect opportunity for us to, for me, even if it's like a 5-minute conversation,
I
just
like that.
Fill you in on what's been going on in my life. What are the good things I did this week? And then, and then maybe post on Instagram all my check-ins and shit like that. Is there anything you want to do that's different? Because we could keep each other in check, which I think would be a really cool thing.
I don't know about specific things, but my life as a whole right now is a weird like gray zone because I'm in between stages in fucking every goddamn avenue in my life.
That is so true. Without even just bringing them up, you're right. Everything right now is this weird, like you're in the middle,
gray, and
where
I'm just
it could
floating.
go left or right.
I'm just floating through space and time, like school. I'm done, but I'm not done yet. YouTube, I'm successful, but I'm not there yet. Like that, and YouTube translates to a lot of different things involved with that because it's like a career.
Yeah.
Interpersonal relationships, just like where I'm headed. It's just fucking gray.
So, sometimes gray's okay though.
Gray's not okay.
It's sometimes is okay though.
And we're gonna start making things real black and white.
If you're unhappy with the gray, then yes, make the necessary changes to go black and white. Pick a fucking avenue, stick to it. But sometimes it's okay to not really know what's going on and just kind of floating there in an abyss. Like, it's okay right now. I'm all right with this.
I'm not.
I'm sometimes okay with gray. Because me, I mean, I'm trying to think of the last time I was in a scenario where like I needed to make a decision. That's actually something that I wanted to bring up. I've been having a really hard time making blatant decisions lately. Like if I have to go left or right, I'm always like kind of like it in the middle. I don't know where to go. Like it's and maybe that contradicts what I said earlier, but like just actively thinking of it right now, I've been having a weird time deciding things. Like when I was trying to decide whether to go on the meal plan or start making my own food, bro, it was the most like anxious day of my life. And it was in preparation for something that would be a good change either way. Just what avenue am I going to go down?
For you right now, I would say the meal plan is better.
Yeah.
Just saves you all the time, all the fucking cooking, whatever. And then in the summer, if you have free time, when you're fucking chiseled, you just be like, I want to learn to cook.
Yeah. And I think what's going to be good for me is that once the weight comes off initially and I'm looking good and I'm feeling good and I'm still on the meal preps, then I can get to the comfortable realm of like, okay, well, if we're out on a Saturday at a bar doing brunch, I'll eat while we're there. Maybe not eat the meals for that day when I get home, substitute it. Maybe, fucking not be as strict with it, but keep that always as a base. Maybe I'll only do it Monday through Friday eventually. It's exciting to me that like there's wiggle room here to figure shit out. Which
I'm just not in a place right now to be in a gray zone. in anything. Like I'm just gonna. That's why I'm not posting YouTube videos right now because like I just can't focus on 100%, and then I get in my head about like fucking posting, and then I'm just like, no.
Weren't you gonna go on the vlog route again? What happened with that?
I mean, now with like fucking coronavirus and school shutting down and shit, it's just like what.
Yeah, there's not really a lot to do at the moment besides sitting at a table and having conversations on the podcast.
But I plan to go full steam ahead on YouTube right when school's done.
Yeah, I'm excited for your like. I feel like right now you're in this cocoon stage where like you had your worm moment where you were fucking crawling caterpillar. Sorry, caterpillar moment. You were crawling. You were getting those views, and then you hit this point where you were like, "Yo, I'm not satisfied." Fucking evolution, cocoon. And everyone's just like tearing at the cocoon, like fitness flop.
I'm still evolving.
Fuck your podcast. Come out of the fucking thing, Phil. Come on, Phil. And then eventually you're gonna fucking evolve into this beautiful Mesozoic butterfly and just flap your wings on all these motherfuckers, man.
Some monarch
and I'm gonna be there in the corner like, yeah, Phil, I fucking knew you had it in you, man.
You were the fucking like the beekeeper, the butterfly keeper, like giving me the nutrients so I can fucking evolve.
Bitch. Yeah, bitch. Fuck yeah, dude. No, but you know what? It's okay. I want to make that clear. It's okay to have your cocoon moments.
I'm in the cocoon.
This is actually a really good analogy. I'm like
in the
this.
fucking cocoon.
If you feel like you're a little lost and you're trying to get through this transition period of whatever it is in your life with work or relationships or whatever the fuck, embrace that cocoon.
Bro, listen here right now. The hyperbolic time chamber.
Fuck yeah.
Listen here right now.
Fuck yeah.
Master Chief. He fucking goes into a cryogenic chamber, just goes and just chills in space.
Fuck yeah. Well, that's how Piccolo trains. He just fucking floats and meditates.
Yeah, that's it. That's all
Meditation's no joke. Have you ever meditated before?
All the time. We talk about it.
It feels so good. I'll be honest with you. A couple times during, I feel a little weird.
Yeah.
Not weird, anxious, believe it or not.
It's probably one of the hardest things for you to do.
It's hard.
To click.
I did one that I think was 10 or 15 minutes long with my friend Alexa once. And just laying there in complete silence was a little unsettling at first, but then once it was over and then you start having a conversation again, you're like, oh my God, I was able to like perfectly execute my thoughts. Like,
yeah, it's because we're always going, and there's never time for you to fucking recharge.
I know.
Like, sleeping you're still dreaming. Like,
the one thing with me at sleep that becomes dangerous, and I tell this to my family especially because they just started noticing that I've been sleeping in again. Because I went a long time without sleeping in, like till 5, like I usually do.
You've been up a lot earlier.
I've been doing a really good job. The last, like I'd say, when I got home from Boston, for whatever reason, I got into this little funk. I don't know if it was just because I was surrounded by all my work friends and now I'm not, and maybe I'm really missing them subconsciously or something. I don't know what's going on, but I got into this little funk where I was like sad and I didn't know why. And I'll be honest with you, and I know this is the truth for a lot of people. This is their truth. It's like, when I'm sleeping, I don't give a fuck about anything and I don't overthink and I have good dreams. I'm just so comfortable. And then I wake up and then right when I open my eyes, I start thinking about the one thing that was bothering me right before I went to sleep. And it's like, oh my fucking God. Like I can't even fucking back to bed. And then I release it and then I wake up again. I'm like, ah, fuck. But working out when I first wake up has really been helping.
I've been having nightmares.
Yeah?
I don't even know like why.
Do you remember them? Can you explain what they are?
Some of them, but I'd rather not.
I had a dream.
Dark demons, Vinny.
Yeah. I had a dream recently that I went on a vacation with Logan Paul, his friend Mac, and Mike, and we were having pizza. I tweeted this to Logan, actually. I figured he'd get a kick out of it, and maybe he would like the tweet or something. I was like, yeah, we went on a trip, and we were having birthday cake. Not sure whose birthday it was, but there was a lot of pizza there. It was a good time.
Nice.
And it literally felt like I knew them.
It's weird.
It was weird. I don't know if you guys have ever had dreams of like content creators that you watch and you feel like you know them well, but I clearly don't know them, but it was an interesting thing.
I've been watching a lot of like YouTube news channels, like Scarce. Sometimes I'll watch a Keemstar video just to like get in the loop because like I'm not posting videos, but I still need to know what's going on.
Facts.
And they talk about people as if they're like my classmates. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, oh, this guy. Oh, this girl. Like, okay. It's weird how I feel like connected, but like they don't know who I am.
Yeah. Well, it's so crazy because like no matter what size YouTuber you are, it's just so hard to be a YouTuber, especially right now. It's like, it keeps getting harder too. Like we always talk about that barrier to entry. It gets harder and harder with all the time that passes, at least in my opinion. I feel that way. I know you feel that way too.
I mean, every single day there's more and more competition. But then there's also more and more people giving up. And then there's more and more new things coming out.
That's true.
It depends.
It is very cyclical. I would say if you have the passion for it, don't give up, because I know we talk about starting YouTube a lot and just diving into this world that we are in literally every single day and that we're so like enveloped by. But literally, like, It's very hard at the beginning. I mean, we talked about it with Rich on the last episode right away. Sometimes it could take 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, some people 10 years to even get some traction.
I was about to give up.
Yeah.
I remember, like, I left school. I was a sophomore for winter break, and I was in the car ride coming home, and I was like, you're going to make something work over this winter break, or, like, I don't know what to tell you, kid.
Well, that's where the passion comes into it. And that's why I always tell people, like,
that was after a year. By the way.
only start if you really give a fuck, because when you're making content because you love to make it, you won't get to that point of I'm giving up as fast as the person that just wants to do it to get clout or to get money or to get fame, quote unquote, and to build an audience. Like, if you really care about this, yeah, it's discouraging when you don't get the viewers that you feel like you should have, but you still love making what you're making, and that will keep you driving forward. You know, the passion precedes, or what's the right word? Overseeds.
Bro, it's like trying to find the fucking golden ticket at Willy Wonka's factory.
Passion's the most important thing.
Every video you make is like you buying another chocolate bar, and you unwrap it, it doesn't fucking blow up. And then you buy another chocolate bar, and then it doesn't blow up.
Yeah.
But on the fucking 86th chocolate bar, when you're on your hands and knees,
Charlie,
you see that golden fucking ticket.
Oh, baby, let's go. That feeling is intense.
Then you go to the factory.
I'm just excited to make a real. I haven't even talked to you about this, but I'm excited to make a real shift moving forward. I want to start posting a lot more solo stuff on my channel, because my channel is solo content every day on my live streams, but I want to start putting content out for people that subscribe to my channel and fuck with my channel. That's not just collab videos every time, because the collab videos are great, but I really want people, for the main reason they sub to my channel, for me. And then like the collabs, I want to be like a secondary thing. I want to get to the point where I can upload a solo gameplay thing or just a vlog or whatever, and it averages the same amount of views as a collab video. That to me is like, for me right now in my career and where I'm going, that would be like the greatest fucking thing in the world. That would be amazing.
The magnum opus, the greatest work.
The magnum opus?
Yeah, it's like your greatest work.
Just the prime work that you are creating, that type of thing?
It's like the Mona Lisa. It's the fucking magnum opus of...
I don't get the appeal. I'll be honest with you. The Mona Lisa.
It's a little creepy.
You ever hear the pop star Never Stop, Never Stopping song? Mona Lisa, you're an overrated piece of shit.
Just like Godfather, apparently.
The Godfather's a fucking classic. Don't you dare.
It's not overrated.
It's not overrated. It's so good.
Family Guy, funny joke, but it's not.
Funny joke. In my opinion, Godfather 2 is even better than the first one.
I gotta watch it.
Godfather 2 has some scenes in it that you will be like, like edge of your seat, gripping the fucking arms on the side of the chair, like bugging, dude.
The church scene.
Oh my God.
Do you denounce evil? I do.
And everyone's getting murdered, right? While the
Fucking
baby's getting
cross-sections.
baptized. Oh, that is the most beautiful juxtaposition ever.
Yep.
We had a whole lesson on the juxtaposition of that scene and how it's like the good being brought into the world and the evil
The
taking
dichotomy.
out. Oh, that's fucking movie so great. Let us know in the comments what your favorite movie is. I will probably always, for the next foreseeable future, Avengers Endgame will be my favorite. I finally got in my my Avengers shoes, my Tony Stark shoes.
Those things are nuts.
Which are fucking beautiful.
I feel like you're gonna blast off in those.
Dude, literally, I'm probably never gonna wear them. By the way, shout out to Kickstradamus for hooking me up with those. They're mad fucking nice. Super talented dude. Follow him on Instagram.
Did he paint those?
He did. He custom made them.
Shit.
Because they come as white Jordans, I believe they are, and then he paints them all. I'll put a picture on the screen. Bop. Let me get a little timestamp action there. But yeah, it's they're really fucking dope. I'm probably just gonna keep them in the background of the videos just because they look really fucking cool. But I'm very, very happy with that purchase. Very, very nice.
Yeah. I don't really have any cool shoe stories.
You got a really cool shirt right now, though. Oh, that's Obey? Obey's fresh.
Yeah, I don't even know what. I mean, like, I know Obey. I don't really have any Obey stuff, but like, I saw the shirt and I was like, oh, that's fucking nice.
I used to have the freshest leather jacket that had a black hoodie tied to the leather jacket. So it was like two jackets in one.
Right.
It was Obey with like a little Obey symbol that was like silver. Oof.
Listen, when the fit is fire, you know you just got to wear it.
I know a lot of people aren't into fashion, but hear me out for a second. Treat yourself one weekend, right? Go to the mall, get yourself a bunch of new outfits. I promise you, you will feel better wearing new shit.
Yeah.
Like, there's something about like taking your hard-earned money and going to the mall or going to the store, the city, whatever.
Threads.
Get that new threads, getting some new shades, and you just like, you put it on, you're like,
I'm a new man.
That's what's great about losing weight too. When you lose weight and your old shit doesn't fit you, and then you get the new shit and you're like, new body, new mentality, new fucking clothing. I'm getting really excited thinking about this. What should my last meal be tonight, by the way? I'm thinking some pizza.
Yeah, fucking pizza.
Gotta go with some pizza, right? Although it's 10:45? Breaking the fourth wall. When did we start filming this? I guess an hour ago.
Let's see.
Oh my God. My friend Dina is making me this Bowser art right now. The premise that I had here, she's a super talented artist. I was like, yo, can you put me and Bowser in his castle and have us playing the Nintendo 64?
That's sick.
So she's making it right now. She said she's gonna send me the sketches soon. I'm legitimately so fucking excited.
I love like fan art or like just like commissioned artwork.
Dude, artwork, I give people a lot of credit that can do art, drawing, and painting and stuff like that, because we make art in different ways. We make videos, we make the music and stuff. But dude, if you could look at you, or just think of something in your head and actually translate it to the page and to the paper, it's fucking sick, man. I give artists a lot of fucking credit.
Envious because I just can't.
I know. I sucked at art. I took a bunch of art classes in high school. I had to think about that for a second.
That wire is not connected.
Yeah.
In my brain.
It's I don't even have the wire.
Yeah,
I don't have the wire or the plugs. We would do like that grid artwork where like you would just draw like the corner of one square, then move on to the next square. My shit still came out terrible.
Yeah, it doesn't connect.
My friend Dina, I literally hung out with her for the first time at Boston at the PAX convention, and she started drawing a Pokemon just from looking at it on a phone. Dude, it was like, it literally looked like it was copied and pasted over. Beautiful fucking
hologram.
It was amazing. Actually, she said she listened. I think I brought up Dina maybe 2 episodes ago. I brought her up at some point in this podcast because she was listening to it. My favorite thing is when our friends in real life listen to this and like they hit us up about it. That is like the coolest thing.
It is pretty cool.
I don't know. There's something about the content that we make over here is so universally, it could be accepted by anybody. You know what I mean?
It's wholesome.
Wholesome as fuck. And it always will be.
Just a serving of sauce every Sunday. I don't really know what else to tell you.
I don't know what to tell you guys, but listen, we're the fucking greatest podcast on planet Earth, and we ain't going nowhere.
Soon to be the most profitable.
Absolutely. We're setting up. Oh, by the way, you're going to start seeing ads on the videos. We haven't been monetized for the last 19 weeks. Don't ask us why it took us so long. We have to meet with some accountants and figure some shit out this week, but let's actually make it a plan to do that. Let's fucking set that shit in stone, maybe Wednesday or something. And then hopefully by the next episode, we'll start having some ads. And I was telling Phil, when you're monetized, YouTube will push the content more. So who knows? Maybe we'll start gaining a lot more traction once there's some advertisements on this bitch, which will be really fucking cool. Which, again, shout out to the Spotify, Apple audience. You guys are fucking killing it every week. We have like 2,000 to 3,000 listeners over there. It's fucking awesome. I love the Spotify family.
About to hit 15K.
Yeah, buddy. By the way, I got to do a little shameless plug. April 3rd, new song drops.
Oh, fuck, dude.
The song that you know about that I
know
haven't
about
said.
that
Well,
song,
let me tell you something. Shit is fire.
That's my favorite song you've made.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I rapped it live for you, Chris, and Chris's girlfriend. Shout out Kim. Yeah. I rapped it live when we were at our pregame the other night, and Kim especially was like, I think that one's better than the last one.
It is.
And I was like, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm very excited. It's my first time I'm dropping a song on a certain date and like hyping it up. Like in everything that I'm doing, I'm like, yo, welcome back to the live stream. April 3rd, new song, dropping on all the platforms, baby.
Just goes platinum. Like,
can you imagine, dude?
Yeah, well, Phil, I can't do the Sunday sauce anymore. I'm touring.
You know what's just so
Thanks, Vin.
You know what's so crazy though? I think about this all the time. It's like I don't put enough effort into my music, and I really should, because with the platforms that we've built, if you have another avenue that you could upload, like we talk about art, if I could pump out a song a week and more people go to the Spotify and Apple and all that, dude, like that could be a thing one day where I actually am touring with my music, which I know that sounds crazy, but why not?
Why not?
Why the fuck not?
Literally, why not?
I'm fucking 24 and I feel like I'm so fucking versatile, and this is another one of my flaws. I'm very good with my effort, but I'm not good at distributing my effort. In other words,
this man's a ditto. He adapts.
Facts,
he molds.
Facts. But I need to get better at, like, right now, all my effort is in my streaming for the most part. 90% of it. Every day I go live. But I want to take that energy and I want to fucking, like a hydra, rip a head off the side of it. Vlogs once a week. Song once a week. Podcast once a week. Bro, vlogger, musician, podcast host, gamer, speedrunner now.
The metaphors and analogies that are being thrown about in this podcast,
fucking amazing.
We need to be monetized. That's
I know.
It's
time for you guys to watch a couple advertisements. All right, you've been watching this shit for free for way too fucking
like
long.
Like a hydra, he says.
Like a hydra. Hell Hydra.
7 heads.
Do you know what Hydra's all about in the Marvel universe, sir?
No.
Evil organization infiltrated S.H.I.E.L.D. It grew from the inside.
Sounds better than S.H.I.E.L.D. We are Hydra.
Fuck you. Well, the villains always have cooler fucking names, dude.
Villains are just better.
I'm
Captain America.
No.
Fuck out of here.
I don't think I will.
No. I don't think I will. Dumbest fucking shit I've ever seen.
Shut the fuck up. That was a beautiful fucking moment. I don't think I will.
That's your dad responding to if he wants to be on the podcast.
Over the podcast? No, I don't think I will. You know what's weird? They've been out to dinner for 5 hours.
Yeah, I don't think they're out to dinner anymore.
Where the fuck are they at? They probably went to a friend's house or something, but we would have heard the alarm go beep. By the way, the alarm guy, did I tell the story on the podcast of how there's a gaping hole in my office? Did I bring this up? Not yet. Okay. I told you this or no?
No.
Yeah, so when the alarm guy came, when I went to Boston, that's when we filmed that episode, and then I left. My dad was like, yeah, I got to drill a hole in your fucking ceiling when you leave.
You just punched a hole.
Bro, there's a hole in my office, no exaggeration. It's like fucking this. It's this big of a rectangle.
It's a Mario pipe. After you're done streaming, just go, I'm going back to bed.
It's fucking huge. And I was like, I said to him, I go, Dad, do me a favor, please, just don't move the camera. Because it took me so long to line up the camera in the proper way.
Perfect setup.
I really didn't talk about this.
No.
It's tough to remember what we did discuss and what we didn't. Like, I always think about that with Joe Rogan. This guy has had 2,000 podcast episodes. You think he ever thinks to himself, like, yo, we've talked about this a million times already?
Yeah, all the time.
There has to be, right?
All his comments are the same shit.
It's interesting.
DMT, chimpanzees, fucking politics, and weed. Like, DMT.
DMT.
There's certain themes that occur over and over again.
It's interesting, though, because just as a person, you even when you talk to your friends in everyday life, you run into situations where you keep talking about the same shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just fall into that category of like, well, that's why I like our podcast, though, because there's no, like, people always ask me, what is your podcast about? I'm like, it's really not about anything. I mean, the only thing that we have that has structure is the grandmother of the week. Other than that, me and Phil, literally, we don't even have topics anymore. No. We just kind of roll with the punches here.
Unless, like, big things happen.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we come with, like, general ideas, but this week we were literally like, yo, you want to free ball it?
You want to ping and pong it?
Ping and pong it, baby. Speaking of grandmother of the week, Phil, it's time for you to tell us about your grandmother. By the way, before you go ahead, sundaysaucepodcast@gmail.com. Send us your grandmothers, because we're running a little dry on the grandmother submissions, guys. All right, why do you think we're doing me and Phil's grandmothers now? Where are you guys? Send the emails.
Ready? This is my grandmother, Barbara.
Timestamp. Hold on. For a second, I was like, what the hell's going on? All right, Barbara. Bop.
She's this rock and stone of the family. She makes a Sunday sauce every Sunday. She's not Italian.
Really?
She's Irish and German. Ooh. But her husband, my grandpa, 100% Italian.
Italian stallion, huh?
The Italian. Man needs his Sunday sauce every Sunday. She's been making that for him every goddamn Sunday.
That's beautiful.
Thankful for my grandma. She's my favorite. She's just a strong woman.
That's incredible. And you know what else is great? Your sister was named after your grandmother.
That's it.
I just put 2 and 2 together. Those wires were crossed perfectly. Mm-hmm. Now, to hear about my grandmother, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have to wait till next week. Is there anything else that we want to cover before we wrap this up? We're about at the 57-minute mark. I just felt like this entire podcast went by in the blink of an eye, the snap of a finger.
Lickety split.
Lickety split, my guy.
I'm good.
You want to wrap it up before the hour mark? You want to just shatter the mold here?
I got to pee.
You got to pee? All right. You go pee. I'll take over for a little bit.
All right. I'm going to go check if we're still recording. No, I'm kidding.
Why? You got me nervous there for a second. I was like, did you not push the button? I know I heard that chick go, beep. Are we recording? Yeah, we're good. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? So for those of you guys that didn't know, I used to have a podcast on my channel called the Vinny Podcast, where I would literally sit by myself and just keep talking and talking and talking. And you guys have been very vocal in the comments that you guys want me to talk less when we have guests on and when we're talking to Phil and pinging and ponging it, because sometimes I ping a little bit too much for the pong, you know what I'm saying? But this is my gift. This is what I bring to the earth. I can just go and rattle and talk and say whatever the fuck pops into my mind. One thing that I did want to bring up on the podcast was the fact that my bed, I don't know if I'm just getting fatter and fatter, but the right side of my bed is starting to crease in, because I laid on the left side of my bed the other day, and I got to tell you guys, it was much more fluffy, if you will. So hopefully while I start to lose weight, that will not make my bed cascade in any more than it already has. But yeah, Tatiana called in. Hopefully she'll want to hang out after this podcast. It's a little late right now, but I'm always down to hang out with friends and have good experiences and just shoot this shit and have a good time. I don't know where I'm going to get pizza tonight, but I'm definitely going to be able to get some pizza, because it is indeed my last hurrah. Here comes Philly. We got a minute till we hit the hour mark. And, you know, there's something just about the hour mark that it just fits nice with the rest of the thumbnails. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
How was your piss? You shake your dick nice?
Yeah.
I think I always ask you about the dick shaking when you get back here.
You know, it is a nice dick shake, yeah.
There's nothing better than a good dick shake.
I was proud of this one.
Yeah, you're just like looking down like, hey, good for me.
Yeah,
good
for you.
I was talking about how my bed on the right side's like cascading in, dude. I'm fucking fat as fuck right now. shit is crazy.
Got to get one of those purple mattresses, buddy.
I have one of those like spiky ones underneath. It's nice. Well, like it's like the foam spikes.
They need purple.
Why is it the color purple or is it just a
It's the
brand?
name of the company.
And
it is purple.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to look into that.
They designed their own. I forget. It's like a honeycomb pattern, right?
Yeah.
And it's like a silicone base, and you'll sleep like a fucking baby.
I want a love sack. We should have asked Mike when we met him.
Bro, I
Can we
almost
get a
bought
love
one.
sack? Yo, there's a store in the mall, by the way.
I almost bought one in the mall.
How much are they? Like $500?
Like 800,000. It depends
Yo.
on the print. Like it's like real fur and like real fucking.
You know what? I'm gonna email Lovesack. That we're gonna try to get a sponsorship.
I'd like
for
to
this.
talk to the representative known as Mike Maliak.
I'd like to talk to Big Mike. We met him at a strip club.
Hey, you remember us?
You remember us, Mike? Remember we took that photo where everybody made fun of me for being a fat, short, long hair weirdo?
Hey,
I love that photo. I love that photo. Dude, hate comments don't even get to me anymore. They just, whoop, I'm like a dolphin. They hit me and it just splashes off.
Armadillo, just
Armadillo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, you know what's fucking crazy?
what?
Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I heard, remember we were talking about those pangolins?
Yeah, I've heard about this too.
Apparently the coronavirus and them are somehow connected. Don't quote me on that. I don't know if I'm 100% right, but I was saying, we talked about those bitches like 10 episodes ago.
know.
And now they're infecting people and shit.
I had something I had to say, but I forget what it was.
Isn't that the worst?
Uh,
I hate when that happens on the podcast too, because you want to bring it up, but you also want to continue the conversation. You're like, what the fuck was I going to say?
I remember what it was.
Here we go. Bring it on.
You didn't tell me I looked this fucking good in this shirt.
I did tell you, you did.
I know.
I said verbatim, you
I
look
was looking at
fucking
myself in the mirror. I was like, God damn, this is a good shirt.
I told him before we started filming, I'm like, should I put on a nicer shirt or should I just rock the same 3 shirts that I always fucking wear?
Old Faithful.
And I put on Old Faithful. This shirt, you know how long I've had this fucking shirt? This shirt goes back to like the
Was that
prehistoric
shirt
era.
originally white and now it's green, forest green?
No, this is a gray with a little white stripe. It's
I like
nice. This is the thing. When I gain weight, the reason why I wear the same shirts repeatedly is because there's certain shirts that just fit my body well because they start getting stretched. So like this shirt, the black polo, the Supreme shirt, the Friend shirt, those are like my go-tos right now. They're always clean. I always wash them, but I like a certain feel.
I went from wearing large shirts. You see, the problem is I'm fucking tall, right? My torso's long, my legs are long.
That must really suck.
No, it sucks. Because when I buy clothing, one wash
Fucking
and
guy.
I'm wearing a fucking tank top, a
True.
belly shirt,
True.
tankini over here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I go with the XL. And I you know, back in the day, I used to like tight fit and shit because I was like, oh, I work out, I'm cool, and show off my muscles. But now I'm like, XL. I hide that fucking power
It was
level.
so funny. I was talking to my friend today on Instagram that she was saying she's so tall that when she works out in the gym, she hits her head on the lat pull down. And I hit her up. I go, well, what's worse, that or the fact that when I have to change the lat pull down, I have to get on the fucking seat, climb up like a spider monkey, and take it down? She's like, yeah, you have it worse. I was like, yeah, I'd rather hit my head than climb in the middle of my
Unless
workout.
she hits her head, passes out, and you know.
That could be a problem. That
Or
could definitely
you
be a
stand up, fall, and then hit your head.
You know, in Along Came Polly, how Ben Stiller is a risk management type of person where like he looks at 2 scenarios, varies the risk or calculates the risk, and then will pick the one every single time that gives the least resistance. It's a fucking crazy way to live, man.
It's a good job.
At the end of the movie, he puts those 2 girls in, and Polly was the bigger risk, but he still picked her anyway.
Wasn't that something?
That's a fucking film. You never saw that movie, have
No.
you? Fucking do it.
I was just
know
thinking
you
of
so
that,
well,
though.
man. It's fucking great. It's a great movie, though. Along Came Polly, great love story. I love love stories. By the way, you didn't tell me that this has been sticking out of my fucking hat the entire time.
I thought it was intentional. I thought it was cute.
Hey, oh, thanks, man.
Yeah,
I
I got
appreciate
you.
that. You know, I can go a little bit of a ponytail right now. Not quite like on your level of man bun.
fucking way.
Little ponytail.
Hey, bust it out.
Can't do it right now because I don't know how to tie one, but I'll show you in the next episode.
Next episode.
And I think with that, Phil, I think we're ready to send her go. Let her go. Send her out.
Good night, my sweet angels.
What the fuck am I trying to say right now? Anybody?
Say hello to your grandmother for me.
Hey, we fucking love you guys. You're watching this episode of Sunday Sauce. I mean, every week we just keep getting better and better. Let's be honest. Next week, monetization, Dragon Ball guest, most likely. We fucking love y'all. Send in your grandmothers to Sunday Sauce podcast at gmail.com. And with that, ladies and gents, we will see you in the next episode. Peace. Oh, time to order some pizza, bitch.
Rudy Tooty, fresh and fruity.